Whoa.
New cell phone video tonight capturing one of the explosions that shook buildings and rocked the streets of downtown Richmond today after an underground cable fire. Those were some frightening moments. Hundreds of people losing power, people trapped in elevators, and some living nearby were forced out of their homes. Tonight, our Melissa Hippolyte takes us underground to show us what went wrong and why tonight. Melissa?
Bill, you look around downtown and what don't you see? Power lines. That's because they're all underground. There's a massive power grid right here under my feet, and today it wreaked havoc.
Whoa.
Loud booms, fire, and smoke bring downtown Richmond to a standstill Friday afternoon.
My nerves are still bad. Bad. It was very scary.
Dominion Power says a catastrophic failure in an electrical cable sparked the fire. While Dominion is still investigating what exactly caused the fire, they say it's possible something nicked the wire.
This is a lot of conduit that we use.
Electrical contractor Greg Green has worked on Dominion's underground power lines before.
A lot of times this stuff shorts out like after being installed, 20 years.
Green says these wires are very sturdy. In fact, I'm grabbing some right now, and they're barely moving. But Green says it's very possible for them to get nicked.
A lot of times what we see when these wires go bad is there will be a little bit of a nick in the insulation.
Green says water can often seep into the nick and corrode the wire's insulation. This graphic shows what happens when the insulation starts to disappear. The electrical current is then exposed, which can then lead to a fire and ultimately an explosion.
So it could be dangerous if somebody was walking by and, this kind of short happened.
This isn't the first time one of Dominion's underground power lines caused an explosion. A year ago, a wire near Broad and 5th Streets failed, causing an explosion and several manhole covers to blow off. Green says there's really nothing that can be done to prevent this from happening.
There's really no maintenance that you do on a conductor. So typically the only time it's replaced is when it fails.
Now, Dominion says they investigated this area just last month, but they didn't find any problems. They say they're still investigating the age of that cable. Working for you tonight in the city of Richmond, I'm Melissa Hippolyte for CBS 6.
Thank you, Melissa. Now, if you have our breaking news app, you were one of the first to hear about the downtown explosions. If you want to stay on top of the breaking news and weather alerts, be sure to download the app right now for free.